Our operations here, if the things that we're doing here is supplying fast cycle flexibility to our customers. And we're doing that with a team of people. As I mentioned already before, who are working for Gasunie and that are hired by energystock to do the work for us. It's an operations 24 hours a day, of course, arranged from the main office that we have. And locally here we are only here during office hours to do all the work. If you look at the role that we're going to play in the energy transition at this location, it's a very important location for Gasunie and for the energy transition, due to the fact that if we are going to make the transition to hydrogen, we will also need flexibility for hydrogen. And the location where we are here, energystock, we have the possibility to store hydrogen in salt caverns. And that's one of the only locations here in the Netherlands where we can do that. And that's also the reason why we are currently working on the important project, the HyStock project, where we develop the salt caverns for hydrogen storage. So in the new energy system, the hydrogen system, energystock, and then via HyStock company will supply flexibility for hydrogen. It has been an ongoing discussion to how shall we do the energy transition? Are we going to blend hydrogen in the system, which is maybe the more easy way for introducing hydrogen in the market? But in the Netherlands we have the lucky situation that we started 60 years ago with the Groningen gas field. We have an enormous amount of pipelines in our country that we used, especially in the past, for natural gas transport. And we have learned with projects that we did already in the southwestern part of the country that we can use those pipelines also for hydrogen. So because we are able to use our existing infrastructure for hydrogen, for us it's more easy, and I think also from a value perspective it's better to use hydrogen as hydrogen and not to blend it away in methane, because the value of hydrogen is still higher than the value of methane, and therefore being able to sell it as pure hydrogen is a better proposition in the market, at least from our perspective. I think that if you look at the safety regulations that we currently have for methane, we're already quite strict in what we are doing, and people also see that when they come to this installation. But in fact it applies for the whole natural gas system that we have in the Netherlands. The change to hydrogen will have impact on that. It's not going to be the same. That's also one of the reasons that we're doing demonstration projects with hydrogen here, to let the people learn already how to deal with hydrogen and what they should change in working with hydrogen. So there will be changes. Partly we will have to learn even what has to be changed. But it's the process that we're in, and fortunately there is already quite a big hydrogen industry, so we don't have to invent everything ourselves. We can learn from them as well, but we will certainly have to have changes to our system. A very important question, because what we are doing at this moment, from a technical perspective, those projects are probably difficult, but not that difficult. I think what's very important in the energy transition is that how can we get the confidence from the public, but also the people who live in this area, that what we are doing here is the right thing, and how do we make sure that they don't not only get the burden from what we are doing, but they also have the benefits from what we are doing. So we have a lot of contact with the people who live here, giving them information on what we are doing. We're having constant conversations with them to explain what we are doing, to tell them why we are doing it, and also to take them with us on the road to that project. We have to make sure that they know what we are doing, why we are doing it, and we also have to, well, let them benefit from the things that we are doing, because every project has its impact on the environment, especially on the closed environment, and we have to make sure that in fact they benefit from it as well.